So now we'll be doing while and do while loop. As we know, loops are used for repeating a certain kind of code. So whatever code I need to repeat, that can be written in for, while or do while. For is generally used where we know that how many times we have to repeat something. But while loop is used where we don't know exactly how many times it has to be repeated, but we know a condition. Till the point the condition is true, we need to repeat the code, and as the condition becomes false, we need to stop it. So we write the condition with while and there is no semicolon after while. As in for, we give the initialization over here also, like from where you want to start with, and with while you give a condition. If that condition is true, the statements given in the curly brackets are executed, and it goes again to check the condition after performing the increment decrement. So generally the increment decrement is the last statement of the loop. It goes here again and checks whether the condition is true or not. So if this condition is true, the statements will be executed, increment decrement is done, and again it goes back over here to the condition, and it will keep on doing this till this condition is true. As the condition becomes false, it will stop repeating and will come out of the loop. The same example as we did with for, that we need to print Java 5 times on the screen, can be done with while. It's you take a variable a which should be initialized with 1, and we had to repeat till it reaches 5. So the condition would be while a less than equal to 5, and we print the stuff. So we print here system.out.println a, or if you don't want to print the number, you want to print Java on the screen, so instead of printing Java a, we'll write Java. But here increment statement has to be mentioned over here in the loop itself. So a is 1, 1 less than equal to 5, it prints Java. It increases and makes it 2, goes up over here again, 2 less than equal to 5 is true, prints Java. A becomes 3, it goes up over here again, 3 less than equal to 5 is true, again it will print Java. Same way it will work for 4 and 5. As it prints it for the 5th time, a++ will make it 6, and as it becomes 6, the condition becomes false and the control comes out of the while loop. So whatever the condition may be, it will keep on repeating till the condition is true. So as condition becomes false, the repetition procedure is stopped. So it depends what we need to repeat, how we need to repeat. For and while both are called entry controlled loops, because in both these loops, if the condition is false for the first time, the loop will not work only. For example, if I would have taken int a is equal to 8 and I write here while a less than equal to 5, and then I have certain set of statements here, those statements will not work only since a is 8, 8 less than equal to 5 is false. So whatever statements I have over here, they have no significance since the condition is false for the first time, so loop will not work at all, no output will be given. But we have one more loop called do while, which is said to be the exit controlled loop. Here first the statements of the loop are executed and then condition is checked. So the pattern or the syntax of the loop goes like this. We give the initialization, we write the keyword do, and then we have the statements, we have the increment decrement part, and at the end when we close the while, we give the condition, and here is the only loop which has a semicolon at the end. We don't have a semicolon at the end of for, we don't have a semicolon at the end of while, but in case of do while we put a semicolon at the end over here. So initialization is done first. Without checking any condition, it enters the loop, executes the statements, and then at the end it checks a condition. If the condition is true, it will go up over here again, execute the statements, and usual things will be repeated till the condition is true. As condition becomes false, it will stop repeating further. The only difference between the other two loops in this loop is that it executes the statements for once for sure without checking any condition. So if I have this loop a is equal to 1 do, and I write system.out.println a++, and I close the bracket and put a condition here, I less than equal to 5. This will print numbers from 1 to 5. Since a is 1, it will come here inside, will print 1, a becomes 2, 2 less than equal to 5 is true, it goes up over here, prints 2, becomes 3, so it will print 3, 4, 5. As it prints 5, a becomes 6, 6 less than equal to 5 is false, so loop will not repeat further. So that's how it works. But if I would have assigned 10 to a, so this will print first 10, will become 11, and for 11 the condition will be false. So even if my condition was false in the very first case, but still it printed 10 because it checks the condition after executing the statements once. That's why we call it exit controlled loop, whereas the other two are called entry controlled loop. So I hope you understand the difference between for, while and do while. Thank you.